Today I'm going to show you the best way to make money in Season 6. New PvE mode that came with new season offers different ways to play. Hostile sector where you squad up with others and clear the map together. Downside is you're basically competing for loot, so we're going to skip that mode since we're trying to get rich. Highly recommend this mode with a pack of friends, especially if they're just like starting the journey with the ABI. It can be super fun. Now, hostile sector solo infiltration will be the main topic of this video. It's the place where you can make the most money. So let's begin with gun options that I strongly recommend. First up, Foul, super effective, great for one-shotting AI with headshots, and with recent Season 6 buffs, you can actually easily spray with it. Relatively cheap ammo, only 620 per piece. 2 stacks of ammo will cost you around 75k, which is not bad. Side note, we will be using purple ammo for every gun option. It is the most cost-effective way of playing the PvE mode. If you're newer to the game, always recommend having green laser on your weapons for maxing out hipfire stats. Makes it easier to guide. You lose out on some ergo, but it's not a problem for PvE since we're going to play slower than usual. For the hipfire buff to work, you need to have the laser enabled. Also a flashlight in case we get dropped into night weather. This definitely helps, but it's not necessary for your survival. If you think you don't need it, just take it off. Now, everybody's familiar with this weapon, the U191. Amazing recoil control, great damage, and surprisingly, this ammo is cheaper than the BPZ for Foul. It costs only 340 per piece, and 2 stacks of ammo will cost you only 50k, which will save you over 12k coin each stack of ammo. With the current cheaters, U1 is a lot cheaper. Only the max went up in price, but that's not a problem. You can always trade them from Joel. We're going with the ergo stock to compensate for the big mag and the scope. Here you could go with no muzzle whatsoever if you want more ergo, or with a cheaper muzzle, your choice. The AEK, which is another great option, 7.62 caliber, offers great damage at cheap prices. The PS ammo costs only 480 per piece, which translates to roughly 51,000 per 2 stacks. We're going the biggest mag possible. You can choose between a red dot or a scope. I recommend the 1.4x scope to make it easier to full auto in case we have to. AK-12, which is a super solid pick. Everybody knows basically no recoil, the easiest to handle rifle in the game. As always, it's important to have the biggest mag possible since AI are quite healthy. The more the better. Obviously, we picked the 27x perfect match with the AK-12. EP ammo is around 430 per piece, which is like 51k for 2 stacks. Great price, very similar to the AEK. Lastly, the H416, really fun and easy to spray, but the most expensive setup in this entire video. This build is closing in on $1 million. If you're going to play the mode more often, you can reuse the same build multiple times, which will pay for itself. As always, biggest mag possible, 7x, laser on the side for extra hipfire, and it honestly just feels good to finally use lasers. 2 extra points for immersion. LED ammo went up in price quite a bit. M855 now sits at around 770, 800 per piece, which will cost you around 100k for 2 stacks. We have guns covered, so let's move on to our kit. It's quite simple in my opinion. When it comes to helmets, choose between the 2 tier 4 KSS helmets. Combine it with DK8 face mask, the tier 4 one, so we can take at least 1 shot in the face. AI sometimes can hit headshots, face shots, and this is perfectly enough to keep you alive. Always combine it with Commander's headset. When you get boss rally, the weather can get very extreme and with it very loud, and Commanders will tone it down. When it comes to armors, I think the only range of tiers we're looking at is tier 4 and tier 5. I highly recommend choosing an armor that has full abdomen protection. Guys like to go for limbs, so that will help. For tier 4, we're looking at 6B23, which is a solid choice. It has gone up in price with PvE because it's actually good. Everybody plays it. I would probably skip the armor rig section in tier 4. Not much to choose from. If you have bundles or store points, make sure to always stock up on the armor bundles, as that just saves us even more money. Basically free armor, helmets, stims, meds, whatever you need at the moment, you can basically get from those bundles. For tier 5 armors, I would suggest IMTV Samurai with no sleeves. It's probably the best from armors when it comes to protection and movement speed at the same time. You can definitely reuse it at least like 3 times, if not more, if you play smart. The only tier 5 rig that makes any sense whatsoever is probably the M4 Defender. The downside is it is pretty heavy, so you gotta keep that in mind. You will probably be yellow weight most of the time. When it comes to util, you definitely need the big healing and surgical. I highly recommend the STO surgical, the 2x2 one, because when you fix a limb with it, it fully heals it and also slightly heals the rest of the body, which saves us time and meds. Medkit definitely need one of the big ones. If you go for the TMK like me, get extra smaller ones because the medkit goes fast. 1 or 2 smokes in case we get in trouble, we can always smoke ourselves or the AI. One GHR could make it easier to kill certain bosses, especially on the farm next to the big key on the boss, and the goons, they group up, you can just nade them. And of course stims and drinks, so we can run for longer. If you want to save more money before you buy anything, check if you can get it from contacts for cheaper. You can do that for basically everything I've shown, from drinks to armors to weapons and attachments. Also we have ammo, so make sure to bring enough of it. Don't be shy, we're gonna use a lot of it. Moving on to perks, number one most important perk in my opinion is going to be sleight of hand, which is packing mags faster, which you will be doing basically all the time. Then it has to be Porter, which is extra 10 kilograms of limit, so you don't go overweight too fast, and you can basically carry more and sprint at the same time. I really like Pharmacist as well, extra medicine and stim duration, which is amazing. Lastly, it's going to be between Heavy Motor and Marathon. You could choose both perks, with one of them being at 2 points. You can mix them up like me and have 5 or more perks active at the same time, or you can just fully max out 4 perks, which is fine. Side note, if you're going for full tier 4, you don't necessarily need Heavy Motor, since class 4 armors are not that big on movement penalty anyways, so you could swap that perk for basically whatever you want. Keys. The best way to make money is to use keys. Since we have the map for ourselves, we have to go for Keyrooms every single time. Make sure you're not missing any keys before you go in. Also, don't think best key exists. It's all RNG. Certain Keyrooms could be great for me today, and tomorrow is going to be awful. Could be the same for you, or complete opposite. You can buy the Solo Infiltration passes on the market. They're like 700k right now, and they will keep on climbing. So it's better to buy them now than wait for them to drop, which will probably never happen. So make sure to, buy them whenever you can. This is what one of my viewers found on Solo Infiltration, which is a secret document, the rarest item in the game, and then also the best key in the game in the same match, and also a teapot. If you think the loot is better on Forbidden, then you are crazy. Just give it a try. You can actually make so much money. This is not even funny. Just look at this picture. Absolutely insane. This was posted on my Discord server, so if you guys want to join my server, we have all of the gun builds in one channel, and then plenty of people looking for teammates. So link will be down below. Also make sure to use my creator code, Shami. It takes only like 10-20 seconds to do. You just log in with your API account, click confirm, and it's done. If you buy any skins or bonds while having my creator code bound, I will get like 5% of the revenue, which is very nice. But at the same time, you don't need to buy anything to help. Just use the code on the website, and it lasts for the whole season. Also, we have a useful website where you can see each save location, even the small saves where the bosses spawn loose red items like on the floor or whatever. You can see jacks, basically every container on the map. You can look it up on the website. It's very cool. You can just tick the boxes, whatever you're looking for. Highly recommend at least taking a look at this before you go in. You can personalize your routing however you like it. Super useful website when you're questing and you need specific containers. You can just tick their boxes on the website and it will show you where they are. If you didn't know, you can quest on the PvE mode, so you can make money and get the 3x3 at the same time. Link to the website and every gun build code will be in the description. Make sure to check out the website. It's very useful and it will save you a lot of time when you're looking for specific containers on the map. You don't necessarily have to use every single thing I've shown you. You can change them up. You can definitely make it work with different weapons, the ones I haven't shown you. This is how a basic kit looks like, and it could be like an example of what you need. The mode is very enjoyable and it's not like super easy. There's some difficulties here and there. You might struggle at the beginning, but it gets easier. So just keep going. All right, that's enough talking. Let's make some money. I like the new season. I like the changes they're doing to the weapons. We're getting small changes. We got 2 small updates to weapons, but that's amazing. We need more of those, but it's just the beginning. All right, camp services. Looking nice. Ouchie. Wait, how do you go in? Also have 15 minutes, which is a lot of time. 15 minutes is a lot of time. On 15 press from Solo PvE. Kinda crazy. Nighttime changes and go through. I think it's just kind of RNG what weather you're gonna get. I think having laser on is such a nice thing to do. This one has nothing. Oh, where's the safe? They take it away? They moved all the safes? Okay. Oh, it's in the open. No. Oh. On the balcony. Ah. Not as many scavs as I would expect to see. I thought this place would be like swarming. Yeah, that's the key I'm missing. Big guy, scary guy. Ooh. Killed me twice when I was 46. Yeah, I don't think armor matters on PvE because they just keep on going for limbs. Oh. Not the best save. If boss rally activates, then you have a big challenge as a solo PvE. Looks like I might need some more ammo. Doing my review page all the time. What's oh? Money. Oh. attacks it, bounces it. I definitely need more ammo. This is not enough. Oh well. A foul, okay. But these guys have helmets. P90. I don't know. M4. Look the ammo. How do I tell ping? You need at least 45 ping. If my ping is too low, I just increase my ping with VPN, switching to a different region. That way my ping is higher, and then it can drop. Very simple. Oh, come on. So unlucky. Oh, a plane. Yeah, PV. Patient will be marked soon. Okay. So, where'd they go? A mission. That's new, right? They said they're gonna mark it for me, but I don't see nothing. Supply station. Oh, there we go. Okay. Power supply tomorrow. Nice. Uh-oh. Got a gold. I have no ammo left. Okay. Not enough RPM to punish mask with an M855. Yeah, that makes sense. Heard people said foul with BPZ is quite good. Oh, the skin looks so different in the snow. That's nice. Yeah. Oh. Yo. What is that? But there's not many AI. It's like so empty. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. But they moved this safe to the back. Yo. you, you good, brother? Yeah, the scouts shoot you before the barrel is even close towards you. Like, it could be aiming towards the ceiling and you still get hit. Yeah, it's very... It just throws you off all the time. Because we're so used to seeing... Just, you know, paying attention to the barrel and where it's facing. I cannot buy anything. Damn, no, better yet. That's my luck. Everybody gets like double reds and stuff. I gotta fucking watch.
Pinpointing the noise. Searching for the enemy.
Oh my... Yo. Guess it's the one pinged. Ooh. Well, I got lucky. Didn't hear this guy at all. Oh, he's tanky. Unlucky. Get much. Bunch of golds. So in this raid, I didn't get a red, but I got a bunch of golds, which is enough to pay for everything and then get some profit out of it. Every single raid, you will be making a minimum of 2 mil, just like me. And if you get a red, you're gonna boost it up to at least 3 mil. So yeah, this is the best way and the most consistent way to make money in Season 6. Leave a like, comment, sub. Oh, and use my creator code SHAMI or your saves are going to be dry. I'll see you in the next one.